Hi there. It's great to have you with us. Today, we're going to explore something pretty special about you. Are you an introvert? If that's a yes or even a maybe, you're in for some exciting insights about your unique strengths and how you can leverage these strengths to your advantage. Let's kick off with a simple question. How do you feel after spending time in a busy crowd or at a big event? If your first thought is, I need a quiet space to recharge, then, my friend, you might be leaning towards introversion. It's like your energy works on a different wavelength. You gain strength in solitude rather than in the hustle and bustle. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Introverts are shy, right? Well, not exactly. Being an introvert doesn't automatically mean you're shy or antisocial. It's more about how you prefer to enjoy your time. Maybe you like smaller gatherings or deeper conversations, or perhaps you find peace in your own company. It's all about how you connect with your energy. Just because you get tired in busy places or social scenes doesn't mean you can't rock it and succeed there, you know? Let's talk about something really cool: the strengths of introverts. Yes, you heard that right. Being an introvert comes with some amazing strengths that are often overlooked. So, if you've ever thought that being quieter or more reflective was a disadvantage, get ready to have your mind blown. We're about to explore how these very traits are powerful tools in both your personal and professional life. Think of all the great introverts in history who've changed the world with their quiet power. Ready to discover what your introverted superpowers are? Let's dive in. Did you ever feel like you're the one noticing little things that others miss? That's a superpower many introverts have. Think about J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. She dreamt up the entire wizarding world while sitting alone in cafes, observing and reflecting. Her introverted nature allowed her to create one of the most beloved series in the world. Can you think of a time when your quiet observation led to a great idea or a meaningful insight? Another cool thing about introverts, they're really good at deep thinking. Like, they can get super into their thoughts and ideas. Albert Einstein, a known introvert, said, "The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind." His introverted nature led him to theories that changed how we understand the universe. Have you ever found that your best thinking happens when you're alone with your thoughts? Another cool strength of introverts is that they're usually great listeners. Being an introvert means you have a natural gift for empathy. You're not just hearing people, you're really listening to them. This makes you incredibly relatable and trustworthy as a leader. Harvard Business Review has pointed out that introverted leaders often build more productive and proactive teams. Why? Because they lead with understanding and create a supportive environment. Can you recall a time when your empathetic listening made a difference in someone's life or at work? Here's another superpower. Your creative genius is a huge asset as an introvert. Introverts are often the artists and the thinkers, the dreamers and the innovators. Why? Because your preference for quiet and solitude is the perfect environment for creativity. It's in those peaceful moments alone that your mind can wander and explore new ideas. Think about it. Without the constant noise and distractions of the outside world, you're free to think outside the box and be truly creative. This independence is your canvas, and your thoughts are the paint. All right, now that we've celebrated the strengths of being an introvert, let's get real for a moment. Every superpower has its kryptonite, right? For introverts, certain situations can feel a bit challenging. But don't worry, this isn't the end of the story. In fact, it's an opportunity to grow even stronger. Have you ever felt a bit out of place in a loud crowd or stressed about a big presentation? You're not alone. Many introverts face these hurdles, but guess what? They also find incredible ways to overcome them. So, are you ready to turn these challenges into opportunities and learn some life changing strategies? Let's get into it and find out how you, yes, you, can overcome these obstacles and shine even brighter. Have you ever walked into a room full of people and felt like turning around and walking right back out? Networking can seem really intimidating if you're an introvert. But here's a secret: It's not about how many hands you shake, it's about the connections you make. Think of it as quality over quantity. Look at Bill Gates, an introvert who successfully built one of the biggest companies in the world. He focuses on meaningful interactions rather than trying to be the life of the party. Next time you're at a networking event, why not try connecting with just a few people? You might find that these deeper conversations are not only more enjoyable, but also more beneficial. Another challenge introverts face is public speaking. Public speaking can feel like a mountain to climb for many introverts. But guess what? It's a skill you can totally master with practice. The key is preparation. When you know your stuff inside out, it boosts your confidence. Look at Susan Cain, author of Quiet. Public speaking wasn't her forte initially, but she worked on it, and now she speaks confidently about introversion on big stages around the world. Remember, your ideas are worth hearing, and with preparation, you can share them effectively. One hurdle introverts also face is feeling overwhelmed in a group settings. Being in a group, especially a noisy one, can be overwhelming, right? But here's a tip. It's okay to step back and be an observer. Your power lies in thoughtful contributions, not in saying the most. Think about Steven Spielberg, a renowned introvert. He thrives in the collaborative world of filmmaking by focusing on his strengths, vision, and creativity, rather than trying to be the loudest voice in the room. Next time you're in a group setting, remember that your thoughtful insights can be more impactful than speaking up all the time. Okay, let's switch gears a bit. We've talked about the unique strengths of introverts and how to navigate the challenges you might face. Now it's time for some really exciting stuff, putting all that into action in your everyday life. Imagine turning what you might have thought were just quiet traits into superpowers that can make a big difference at work, in your relationships, and in your personal growth. Sounds intriguing, right? Whether it's using your deep thinking at work or your empathetic listening in relationships, there's a world of opportunities waiting for you. Ready to uncover how to make the most of your introverted qualities in the real world? Let's dive into the practical, transformative ways you can do just that. Picture this. You're at work, and there's a complex problem that everyone's scratching their heads over. This is your moment to shine. As an introvert, your deep thinking skills are perfect for problem solving and strategic planning. Ever heard of Elon Musk? Yes, the SpaceX and Tesla guy. He's an introvert who's used his deep thinking to revolutionize industries. So don't hesitate to take on solo projects or offer your insights in meetings. Your approach could lead to the next big breakthrough. Let's talk about relationships. Your superpower here? Listening. And not just hearing words, but really understanding the emotions behind them. This makes you an amazing friend, partner, or family member. Just like Audrey Hepburn, an introvert known for her empathy and grace, you can use this gift to build deep, meaningful connections with people. It's also totally fine to set boundaries for your alone time. That's how you recharge, and it helps you be there fully for the people you care about. Now, personal growth is something we all strive for, right? For you, as an introvert, embracing your love for deep thought and reflection is key. It's like going on an adventure within yourself. Journaling, meditation, and reading are tools that can help you on this journey. They allow you to explore your thoughts and feelings, leading to a deeper understanding of who you are. Wow, what a journey we've had together today! From uncovering the hidden strengths of being an introvert to tackling the challenges and learning how to shine in everyday life. I hope you're feeling as inspired as I am right now. Remember, being an introvert isn't just a part of who you are, it's a part of what makes you extraordinary. Your deep thinking, empathy, creativity, and ability to enjoy solitude are not just qualities. They're superpowers in a world that often overlooks the quiet brilliance of introverts. Think of all the incredible introverts we've talked about today, from J.K. Rowling's imaginative world to Elon Musk's innovative visions. They remind us that introverts aren't just dreamers, they're doers and changemakers. So, as we wrap up, I want you to hold on to this thought. Your introversion is a canvas for greatness. Whether in the workplace, in your relationships, or on your personal journey, your unique traits are something to be celebrated and utilized. So go out there and embrace your introverted self. Use your quiet strength to make a loud impact. And remember, in a world that can't stop talking, your silent power speaks volumes. You've got this, and the world is waiting to see what you will do next. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the introverted world, your world. Take care, keep being awesome, and let your introvert flag fly high.